Subs deal splits Labor as Prime Minister rebukes Keating. A brawl has erupted within Labor over the deal to acquire 8 nuclear-powered submarines as Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and senior cabinet ministers pushed back on Paul Keating's strident criticisms of the AUKUS pack. Let's take a listen to the MPs that lined up to give PJK a bit of a touch-up today.
Well, I love Paul Keating, but I don't always agree with him. Well, I certainly don't agree with the personal remarks he made about my colleagues.
It's a bit like Michael Jordan, you know, he was the greatest of all time in the 90s with the Bulls, but when he came back with the Wizards in 2000, you know, things had changed. And things have changed for Australia's strategic environment since the 1990s.
It's unfortunate that Mr Keating chose such very strong personal statements.
Unfortunate indeed. Michelle, how did this play out with the Nova crowd and the Nova listeners yesterday and today?
Can I tell you, we were watching with bated breath. He was not holding back. He gave that kind of old man shouts at Sky vibe about him. Now, there is no doubt when he was the Treasurer and when he was PM, he did some incredible things, economically, strategically. But what we're seeing here is this was a bipartisan situation where it was getting support from both sides, and he's come in and he's effectively ruined that. China is watching with bated breath. No doubt the Global Times have had a lot to say about what he has been saying, and he's seemingly out of the loop. He's literally had this great reputation and ruined it in one fell swoop.
Yeah, ruined it. That's a big call from you, and I very much appreciate it.
I never thought his reputation was that great, to be honest.
Gee, how unusual coming from you. But Tina, actually on that, we're going to go to another story on the front of The Australian about this in just a moment. But the fact that a lot of people, especially in the coalition, are talking today about the lack of discipline within the Labor Party, it does go to show how much politics has changed.
It's unbelievable because they're normally known for their discipline.
Yeah.
It was very good leading up to the election as well, which has helped them to win.
Yeah.
But this is a trigger for them, anything nuclear, because they need that green, hard left vote, and this is threatening some seats. So I think that's why there's such an uproar from those who will affect the most.
Yeah, I think it's going to have a very big impact on March 25 in New South Wales, that's for sure.